Hello, welcome back to Wildfrost. Just woke up, ready to play a game. I was actually going to record this yesterday, but then instead of recording this, I did not record this. So, let's get to it, shall we? Let's ride. Oh, we have to fight a evil. It doesn't matter. You know, the good thing about when I lose runs is usually the runs that I lose are full of shitters, so it didn't matter. Like this hero, who gives a fuck? That'll be fine. Let's get it. I am really tired of playing 5 counter heroes, and I don't want it. I feel like I've seen them too much lately, so I'm just gonna play the smackback. I think the smackback hero is fine. You just have to retire them quickly. But it also opens us up to not play Spike. We could play Binku. We could play Snoof. We could play Binku. I'm gonna play Snoof. I know, oh, Binku, he's fun and new. I think he sucks. But people did point out that what they thought was the power of Binku was that you got access to ink outside of main clan. Or not main clan, but you know what I mean. Outside of Plunk Masters. And that's true, but I don't think that ink is so good that I want to be taking a different pet for it. I'm gonna play Snoof here. I don't care too much. Mostly, I think that if your hero choice sucks, you can play Binku instead of Spike. Like if you're playing a smackback, if you really want. Actually, what I really think is you should play whatever hero you want because it doesn't make a huge difference, or whatever pet you want. Because I think that your runs are going to be dictated more by other things that you will find on the run than they're going to be dictated by hero selections or pet selections. God damn, what's wrong with me? I just woke up, by the way. Snoof kills the goblin. I guess I take the double, it's fine. It's missing a little bit of money maybe, it's like a very small loss. But it's okay. Let me just freeze up Big Peng. I'm not quite making it to full money, but oh well. And by full money I mean $100. This was a close one though. Actually not that bad. What do we get? We're gonna be like 89, I think is the number here. I think that's 89. This guy drops maybe 13 to 14. Still really good. We're very rich. Not 14. What do you know? 89. Just 11 more. I just had to hit the goblin 3 more times there and then multi-kill off of him. And then I would have had it. We can go Charm. Actually, so Charm versus Cave is an interesting choice. This Charm has a very known value. It's exactly $50. This Cave is like 40 to 70, but I get the value of the Charm now, which could be strong and give me more power later. It can also give me a direction for the run, so I think seeing this Charm now is good. The information is worth the loss of like roughly $20. Ah yeah, good. Yank Charm. Just what I was saying. Now I can pivot my run around Yank Charm. Yeah, Snowcake. You think I would have picked that if I didn't know I had a Yank Charm coming up? I didn't think so. We can play Tiny Tycho here. I think that Lupa is actually not that bad. I was very critical of this character, but you can do some cool stuff for Lupa if you have something worth doing it for. I don't, and Lupa is just a very crown-dependent pickup, so you gotta think about it in terms of how good or bad these units are for your crown economy is one way to think about it, or like how much they cost you. Like Tiny Tycho he's relatively expensive because you need to play him and then something to start his scaling. Lupa is the same way, right? You need to put a crown on her and then you need to put a crown on like some card to let her scale because most likely you want to just get this right away so that you don't have it randoming through your team. I'll play Tiny Tycho, but Lupa is new and fun, and I do want to click on new characters, but in Wildfrost, if you, oh no, if you just click on things that are new and fun, what's going to happen is you're going to die. And then I'm going to be upset. I'm going to not hit, I'm going to not hit into the Uba Bear with my hero, because I don't want Tiny Tycho to die. Although he's kind of worthless in this fight, to be fair. What do I do? What do I do about this? I could recall Tiny Tycho, which feels bad. But I don't want him getting frozen by Uba Bear. You know what the play is here? It's probably to just go Sunrod Snow Gobbler so it goes before Tiny Tycho gets frozen. Oh my, I'm gonna die if I do this. I am going to be killed. Okay. Whatever. I suppose. I just cannot take 6 damage here. This is a terrible fight for me to be smack backing into. I must say. Because I can't afford any of this. And I have no damage. Alright, we gotta lock in here. I'm not taking the Snow Gobbler damage, I'll tell you that right now. I think I do have to take this 4. I don't think there's much choice. Gotta kill this Uba Bear eventually. But here's the problem. Okay, and here's the solution. You sack Tiny Tycho here. It's not great, and it sets us up to be a little bit sad in the future fight, but I don't really have a choice, I don't think. I am, like, actually dying here because my hero is smack back, and I have no play. So, Tiny Tycho just has to die. It is what it is. There's no real two ways about it. Hero goes up, and then gets hit and smacks back for 5. I'm gonna put a sword into the Snow Gobbler, target eliminated. Yeah, this is what I mean. Someone pointed out it's funny that this is what I would consider to be the flimsiest clan, because they are the clan based around... oh my god, I'm gonna die to Bumbo. Wait, I have no counterplay. What do I do about Bumbo? He kills Snoof, then he kills me. Okay, but this is the clan based around, like, fucking... shell and healing, health, right? And then this is the weakest clan in terms of survivability. But I think it is very true. And you can see it here, the starting deck is very, very weak. Comparatively. Okay, so it's gonna go Sunrod here. I believe. So I just want to get value out of the Sunrod, which is why we're gonna Sunrod now. I'm gonna die to this Snow Gobbler with not much I can do about it. My hero has to tank the 3. Sunrod Bumbo was a real shame, too. This goes down, this goes here. Maybe I was supposed to... No, you can't let Snoof tank that. I need to freeze Bumbo there. Freeze the Snow Gobbler. 1 turn left. We go Sunrod, Snoof, you're on 9. The Uba Bear's gonna wake up soon is the trouble. What do I do? Bumbo hits me, but so does Snow Gobbler. I think I can't win. I actually think that this is completely lost. Yeah, I think that... and I don't mean, like, this... I think that this run, from the position that I was in, is not winnable. With that first character pick, I actually think none of Tiny Tycho, Lupa, or Snuffle fix me here. I think I always die here. Which is interesting to note. As soon as that guy spawns in with the Teeth Charm and I lose 3 more HP, I think this one becomes unplayable. The only line I can do that lets me continue playing the run is to redraw. I don't know what this does. I'm dead. Yeah, okay. Let's stop fucking around here. Let's just next fast. Using Scrappy Sword there will kill your leader? Yeah, I know. Thank you. And what did we learn today, everybody? Did you all learn your lesson? I hope so. It's fun to click on smackback heroes every now and then, but you gotta remember that they are not good. I think the actual lesson is that if you're gonna play smackback, you only have one choice. It's weird because these are things that I already implicitly know, and this is not like a surprising turn of events that I lose this fight and lose the run there, but every now and then I like to branch out and try different things. On 22 bells, I think that there is a very robust flowchart in how you play your start of the run. Because, and you might go, oh, well, I've played runs with Snoop, I've played runs with Loki, and it's been fine. And I also have done that, but it doesn't mean that it's, if you're trying to win every run, you have to think about the 1%, right? You have to think about what's going to kill you sometimes. Because, or like in that position, right? You have to think about that one. How do you defeat the fact that you're just going to die sometimes if you pick a snackback hero into that fight? Because I just don't have the damage. The Uba Bear does too much. Is the issue. God damn it. And the answer to that problem is to just start with a pet who has more health, because the reason I lost that fight is that I had a starter where my pet does not have any health, and then there was only one unit draft, and my first unit draft was 3 unplayable units. And that's the sort of situation that leads to a death. And I know that, and you probably know that, but every now and then I forget and I try to do something for fun, and then we go, oh yeah, no more of that, shall we? On the bright side, we get a gnome now. But people they'll ask me why I don't play things like Loki, or, not like Binku, it's too new, but you know. I get the questions, why don't you play X pet, why don't you play this line ever? I want to see more fun stuff, and the problem is that you just lose. I need to Sunrod my hero so I don't kill the gnome. Yeah. I guess I could have put the Yank Charm on in the last run. Let's go, buddy. And now I get to start with Tiny Tycho. Oh boy. As much as I like the Charm starter, I think and for the reasons that we just witnessed, this is why you always go to the double Traveler path. Roibos seems really bad. I really, really do not like this unit. But Pimento looks worse, and Big Berry is frozen. So I'll take Roibos. I just think he's really bad. Because he only has 7 HP, and if you're stacking him up enough where his effect matters, you could probably have just played a better unit. Foxy? I already have the gnome, so let's like Foxy. I could go Snuffle. I could also go Bonnie. You could play like Bonnie Roibos, maybe? I don't know, let's try it. I want to play this over Spike, which is definitely wrong, but, you know. We gotta try new lines every now and then, so we can remember why we don't try new things ever. It's good news, though, he didn't roll a Teeth Charm. Another good way that fight could have gone better is if they just banned the first fight from having Teeth Charms, because it's very, very skewed. I let him hit the 4. I think it's fine. Now, guy gets frozen. Look at this, I do damage. Wowee. Speaking of Teeth Charms, that should be banned. Oh, well. Yeah, there's an idea here, and the idea here is that Roibos has a combo. The combo is Roibos plus Slapcrackers, and then he gives a +8 at the start of the fight for 2 crowns, or 2 crowns? 3 crowns, I guess, because you need the unit as well, but that's kind of like implied that you're gonna have the unit there, I think. And I'm down for that. I'm down to hit that. I do actually have to hit it, is the problem. Oh boy, the gnome's at 2. It'll come back, your HP. Could buff the gnome here, but I do need to just freeze the snow gobbler anyway. Oh, what about this guy? I can sack the gnome if I have to. Good, nice, great job. Then the gnome kills the snow gobbler. Here comes Bumbo again. It's pretty fucked up that Bumbo can just happen to you if you're playing Smackback. I'm just thinking about how that one goes. Oh man, that's tough for you. Bonnie is pretty good here though, no joke. Like, the ability to heal is nice. It opens us up to some more varied gameplay ideas. It almost seems like a good combo. Go here. Sure, I guess. 2 plus 3 is 5. Yeah. I'm down to offset these here. It's a nice little bit of value. And then presumably I draw a freeze for the snow gobbler, yeah. And then look at this gnome, he's up to 5. Incredible work. The problem with Rooibos is that this is like a slow scaling idea. I'm saying this because I'm working it out as I'm figuring it out, because he seems like he should be okay. The problem is that it's better to have a game plan that scales fast than it is to have some guy slow scaling over the course of the fight. Slow scaling sucks in this game. You want to kill things fast and then move on. Okay. My bad. I just have to kill Bonnie off here. It is what it is. I didn't pay attention to the fact that these guys were stacking up on me and I was on 5. That's my bad. Hey, we're rich as fuck, by the way. Holy. 179. Nice. I'm down to go to a charm merchant here. With a gnome in tow, 1 good charm shifts the run. Or like a lumen ring is big here too. I'll play the shitty shell shield. Even at 3, I think it's good. It just feels bad to do it, but I don't think you get to be picky here. I could pick hongos. It's not so bad. I'm down. Noomlin biscuit. Holy. These are not very good, I gotta say. For the price, I don't think so. The only one that's considerable is Frog Charm. Frog Charm Gnome isn't bad. But it's 51. I think I'd rather get a random charm here, although... I'm thinking. I'll take it. It's a lot of damage, plus 4. It's close, though. I think it's real close. And you crown me, and we leave. All good. Gnome gets a froggy charm, and we get a crown on him. What fight is this? It's Bamboozle. I think I'm okay without Spike for Bamboozle. Although, to be fair, I am going to force the gnome here. This was definitely a Tiny Tycho play. No doubt about that. With Shell Shield locked in, even though it's a shitty Shell Shield, you can play Tiny Tycho in this spot to great effect, I think. But this is fine too. We do kind of just have to go right through Bamboozle. There's no fun game plan here. It is just kill him before he kills me. And then kill his goons behind him afterwards. Lock in, Shell Shield up. This looks not great. Okay, I'm gonna play Rooibos. And I think we want to do a little bit of action here for Rooibos. We want to do this so that the gnome is the lowest attack, probably. But also, if I do that, he might die to the snowbow, which would be bad. So I'm just going to freeze the winter worm. And then we're going to all sit here and look very concernedly at the gobbler. Indeed. I might just be in at a horrific position here. I can't really tell. Look at that, +1 gnome. This goes here. I need to freeze the snowbow. So that I don't lose Roybos for fun. I think so. I'm letting it go. Alright, hero. Hit into the gobbler, please. One hit gobbler, one hit snowbow. Alright, that was not great. It's passable, though. It's passable. That's an 8 at the top row, by the way. That's an 8 I'm looking at. And I have fucking nothing here. What the hell? What do I do? I was supposed to recall Roybos, I can tell you that for sure. That was a fuck up on my end. I'm supposed to do this. I'm gonna still recall him. There's no reason to... Well, I might need to sack him into the 8, actually. But this 2 is also here. And go +3. And then he takes the 2 and the 8. I think I need a Sunrod on my hero here, too. So that eventually we kill the Gobbler. But I'm going pretty low on health if I don't watch it. We can play Bonnie to tank the Gobbler, which is fine. I need the healing. I cannot let my hero take that too. It's like, what do you do here? Do you want to try to save Roybos, or do you just sack him? How hard is this? This is really bad, so I think I do need to let Roybos go die. Not what we love to see here, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm actually pretty sure I'm just gonna lose this completely. I don't foresee a winning line here. Maybe I do. I'm gonna Sunrod, and then we're gonna hope that you kill the Snoof. Or double hit Bam. Okay, good. And then there's one enemy remaining. I have to kill Boozle, I think. Although I could just come down here, and we could start working through Bam instead. Can freeze here. This is a 6, which is scary. This is a 4, which I just kill with a sword. I'm gonna freeze Boozle here, and then I can Pongo's Hammer Bam. Next turn. Then the turn after that, I'm Scrappy Sorting here. What about the 6? I'm just tanking the 6. But I'm also taking a 2 from Boozle, which is bad. Might have to kill Bonnie. Could kill Boozle, and then I have to deal with the 6x2 from Bam in 3 turns, which is also really bad. How do you beat 6x2 in this run? Well, I don't, so I probably can't. I need to kill Bam first, basically. Okay, so I'm gonna go freeze Boozle. Hit Bam for 7. That's not good. Okay, let's find ourselves some magic game plan here that survives this next turn. I think it is Sunrod Hero. That'll kill 1 at least down here, and sometimes 2. I think that's our first move. I don't want to Sunrod up here, because what if I double hit this Winter Worm, right? This guy's a non-threat, so any hit into this guy doesn't matter. So Sunrod Hero has to be our first move. That's good. That's the best outcome. That is like instant win, I think, actually. Okay, now there's 2 thoughts here that you can have. Option 1, I want to save everyone. Option 2, I want to get the fuck out of here. I lean towards option 2, which I think means I kill Bonnie here. And then I go... Just one small problem. Six times 2, not 6. 6 times 2. So it's Shell Shield Bonnie? Yeah, okay. It's Shell Shield Bonnie and then Snow Stick Scrappy Sword to kill Bam. What an awful fight. What a terrible clan. I don't know. This just sucks. It's a shame that I don't get to get the money, but I also would just lose someone to Winterworm here. Oh good, and now my hero has 6 HP. Oh good, oh good. Alright, we have some hope though. A Heart Charm, a Cake Charm, a Cursed Crown. I'm definitely taking Cake Charm for Flame Water, and then the gnome can pop off. We've made it through the trials, and now we can have a good run. I think from here we should just kind of steamroll. Sure, that's fine. It's acceptable. Junk Fruit, and we can throw a Scrappy Sword to the wind. I gotta buy a Lumen Goop. If I could put Moko Charm onto this gnome, I would skip a crown for it. For sure. It is so powerful if I could do this. But I can't. If I could buy both of these in a heartbeat, I would buy both of these in like a fraction of a second. But since I cannot, I will not. I will live. Pinkberry Juice, another Cursed Crown, no big freezes. Maybe I was supposed to buy Iced Ice there. Did I think about that? It's good, and then I think I need to just tap Rooibos out for a character with more health. That's all it comes down to. I don't care about the effect anymore, I just need someone who has HP. And we could go like... What's this crown gonna go on? I really don't want to put this on a unit, because I think I'm going to be swapping these around a lot. So it's fine to put it on Shell Shield and just get 3 extra health at the start of the fight on the gnome. I think that that's valid. And we get anything to boost this Flame Water, and we can go off. But at a 10 damage on a 2-turn timer is very good. It's not quite game-winning, but it's extremely good. And it's a great starting point for this run. You can see, though, I'm just very slightly off in initiative. Like, my hero's a 4, this guy's a 2, which means that I take this 4. If I had a slightly faster turn, I do not have to press the redraw bell here, I'm up 1 turn. Not that it matters, but that's what I mean about, like, initiative being the most important part of this game. I can save on resources, like, I'm ahead a full turn here if I just go first. And it's the same, right? The Conquer goes first here. I have to Hongo him so he dies. I could have actually Hongoed him last turn for the multi-kill because Bonnie doesn't bring anything to the table. Oh well. I'm gonna Sunrod Gnome so that we kill the Shell Witch before she goes. This run is just now about staying ahead as much as I can. I'm gonna freeze the Goblin. It's worth it. It was not worth it. Yeah, on 10 damage on a 2-turn timer, it's time. It's a gnome angle for sure. He goes crazy here. I would like to find a freeze. And from a meta perspective, outside of the run, I need freeze cards. I need like snow cakes, I need anything to make it so that I don't just lose before the gnome goes. Because he'll win if I can just live long enough from this spot. So that's all we're looking for now. And there's plenty of good options for it. I am the best clan for finding these cards. Shell Shield, of course, we can get Pinkberry Juice, although I think I passed on that already. Not of my choice. I had to pass it, I don't think I had the money for it. But there's like Shellbow, there's not Shell Cake, but mostly I just need freezes, right? I think Snow Cake, Storm Globe, even Weaken would be passable maybe. Just something that makes it so that I can wait 9 rounds, or I guess it's more like 18 rounds for the gnome to kill something on the final boss, which is probably too many rounds when I say it out loud. Oh no. We had our one round, our one fight of vacation. Now it's back to hell. Time to fight bone cats. I do not want any of these. I think the only option here is Shroominator because it brings us a triple chump blocker. And I will take that. Do I want to remove 4 cards or do I want to... I need to see a card. I would love to go remove 4 cards, but this deck sucks. I cannot remove 4 cards. There are not 4 cards to remove. I need to go find something worth playing around. Colonel's good. Colonel's good. I don't care about the nerf. Bye-bye, Spike. I don't give a fuck about that nerf. It's just a very big difference. Oh my god, these cards. What the hell do I do with this? I take Goat Totem because it lets me kill enemies. Man. But yeah, I don't... basically, the difference between having Shell and not having Shell is very big. So as long as he's not giving 1, I'm happy with Colonel. At 2 and even 3 and even 2, I don't mind. When that guy goes down to 1, when they nerf him that far, I think then he will no longer be pickable. But no sooner than that. I'm gonna go Snow Stick on Gromble. We need to see where the gnome hits before I commit the Hongos. I guess I should have played Bonnie. Oh, well. Okay. Sure. I should have played Bonnie. The gnome just has to go kill Smog. I think I am going to chump with the Totem of the Goat and play Bonnie. I don't care that much about Goat Totem here. It's a nice little benefit, but it's way better to make this trade-off and get to kill the Smog and get Bonnie out and get this Gromble killed. And thankfully we're at 10, so our gnome has a good matchup into Pawpaws. That's a big plus. Kill here. I don't want to play a 4th unit onto the board unless I absolutely have to. Or sorry, a 5th unit onto the board unless I absolutely have to. 4th unit, good. Shroominator here, no longer good. Because I want my gnome furied up. It's like the only thing we have going for us here. I don't have anything to play. Here, I'll Sunrod Colonel for an extra $1. No, that doesn't even do anything. That was a non-play. It didn't matter though, I just had to do something. Alright. Here we are, Mawjaw. Once again. You wanna wait the turn here to freeze him? You wanna wait until you're actually getting value out of it? Because I'm gonna be running Sunrod immediately after. Like so. And then I'm getting full freeze out of this. Now, I think you bring the hero down here to freeze Mawjaw, and then we can kill Gromble off. He's mostly just annoying. Sorry, I had to answer a phone call there. Anyway, where was I? I was not playing Hongos into Mawjaw. That's where I was. Yeah. That was the forethought of my mind. Do not Hongos the cat. Do not the cat. Alright, brother gnome. Let's beat this shit. He's good now. We made it out of the very difficult early game, and I think we do have a clean line forward. The Bone Cats fight was mostly just a nuisance. I thought it was going to look a little worse, but Gnome's at 10 exactly, so he does one-tap the bones. The pawpaws, which are the hard part of this fight, I think. But no, the hard part of this fight is if you don't kill the first Smog easily, because then you have too many questions to answer. I'm not going... look, you want to make sure that you're getting something out of your nodes as much as you can. 2 removals is good, but it's not crazy, and this unit draft is a dead node, so we obviously go bottom path here for 2 nodes. Pomegranate Charm. That's, not that good, sadly. I need a +1. There's a Shellbow. crown. Can I buy shellbow and charm? I can. That's good. Yeah, the high roll charm here is battle charm, I think, actually. But we could also go blaze tea shellbow. Let me think about it. So if you're on a 3 turn timer doing 20 versus being on a 2 turn timer doing 10, it's 5 versus like just under 7. I actually think the DPS increase isn't that good. So, I'd rather gamble on the charm. Oh, hey, what do you know? That's good. Gnome with the gnome charm. For sure. Like, no doubt about this one. Absolutely on that. I have no snow. That's my big concern for this run. Absolutely no snow. And now my hero, or my, sorry, not my hero, my gnome is aimless. What the fuck? What? Wait, he's kitted out. Jesus, they're sending me a fucking goat. Don't worry, you can't stand against my goat. Or my other goat. I'm gonna get beat down by Truffle here. He's gonna absolutely flatten me if I'm not careful. If I'm lucky here, the gnome will double hit the Shroom Gobbler. I think that's the play. And then I'll just Goat Totem in here, I guess. Oh, that's super good. Okay, now I redraw Bell. And then I get a freeze in on Truffle. Can I call them? I can. Freeze Truffle. I know there's a Puffball here, but I can get the gnome some targets. Nah, you know what? I think we beat down Truffle. I think you just beat him up. For a second, I thought that was the gnome that died, and I was about to freak. I'm gonna come down here and Shellbow. I really need health. That's the first move. Now you're on 9. If I send you off to war, you will die. Because of this Puffball. I could, but even if I kill the Puffball, 4 plus 4 is 8 plus 2 from the Truffle's poison is death. And these guys will be splitting into little rats, so that's not great. What else? I can do... Oh my god, this is really bad. Wow. Oh dear. Okay. I can do kill here and trade Colonel's life. 11, he's taking 8 plus 2. It's probably this. He takes 8 plus 2, I recall him, and then I just have to deal with these clowns, which isn't too bad. In theory, this Shroodles will be dead. If this Gobbler didn't have a block charm, I would be 100% on this lane. But the block charm makes this really scary. But I think it is what it is. We lock in and we send it. But if this Truffle splits, is it just over for me? But it's I'm not quite one off, but it's also bad here. Okay, I'm just gonna send it. We'll see what happens. Terrible. What the fuck? That's so bad. Holy. Okay. I think with that, I am in such a bad position that I need to trade away Colonel's life. I need to let him tank the Shroodles and the Gobbler here. And just let him die. It's a shame, but that was really bad. Although it's good to keep him alive if I can. I could kill Bonnie instead because she's worthless. Yeah, you know what? I'm down for that. I saved the boy. Go die, Bonnie. I don't care about her. Acceptable trade. Now, 4 and 4 is 8. I would like to not... I could diffuse it, I suppose, because it'd be good to do 15 and one-shot this truffle. But probably we should do it this way. Our gnome can hit 15 into 2 of these. I get guaranteed 2 kills. I could have him go first, too, so that he probably kills the truffle. And then I only take 4 on my 9 HP here. I could also play Colonel here. And then Shell Shield him afterwards. I could also... I think I will play Colonel here. And then I'll Sunrod next turn, because the gnome's a nice 13, so he's not even at any risk. Go off, King. Acceptable. More? Alright, Sunrod me. Acceptable. And then I pull Colonel. I'm gonna save him. You're here. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 is less than 8. The math works out. I'll Shell Shield just cuz. I think letting the gnome double hit into truffle was the hard part there. And I'm just not used to actually having to play this fight because usually I just have a snow cake for this one. 4 is less than 11. I'll take the $5 extra. I don't need to be afraid of that poisonous. Now I can take 10 for that. Even if you did, it's not even lethal. Colonel -2. Oh, sad. Can't play Sunbellow Strength here, of course. Go, honestly, +2 HP on Consume, which is +4, because I'm going to be Sun... Yeah, for sure I take this. And then I think I'm down with +1 Draw. Bonnie, Lamau. Treasure versus Cave. I go Treasure. I don't really need the money. Mimic isn't bad. No, Mimic's pretty worthless, actually. Give me the Grabber. I like this card. It's very good. Now, I'm only getting the bonus HP on my gnome and my hero right now. I can get more later. But I don't really know. I can't tell you why Bonnie is still in that run. Why is Bonnie there instead of Spike? Does anyone know what the fuck I'm doing? Why on earth am I playing Bonnie? She has 4 HP. She's worthless. It's Spike or nothing. I don't know what she's doing there. It's a shame about this Shell Shield being stuck in my run, though. I really don't want this card anymore. I don't want to play with this anymore. Oh, I should put Colonel there. It's worth. -1 turn. Too busy throwing things at the crab. I should ding the bell here so that we get new targets for Gnome to hit. Absolutely. Don't even have to worry about smackback here. Should Hongo's crab. It's good. We're gonna stomp this fight. I think it's not even close. I guess maybe at the end it could be a little close, but I'm doubtful. I don't actually know if the final boss is hard or not. I have to go look at it again. I don't know what I'm fighting. I need to take a look. Go sword here and then snow stick here probably. Could also Sunrod here. I don't think it's good. I have all these shitter clunkers I don't want to play though, because they get in the way of my aimless. Or in the way of my fury, I mean to say. Which probably doesn't matter when you're going from like 11 to 15. It's not a meaningful interval at this point. Actually. Still. Oh, Numbskull with 10 block? Don't get crazy here. The gnome doesn't matter when he goes now, because I just need to draw to throw things at them. That's all we're doing. Numbskull, by the way. This fight is... I'm not gonna say easy, but when Numbskull's weak, he's really weak. And he's weak if you get ahead of him like I am here. And I'm ahead of him, of course, because my gnome is a fucking psychopath, sick monster. He's an evil, evil man. the eyes of a killer. I wouldn't want to meet that guy in a dark alley. Other such platitudes. Is that a platitude? I don't actually know if that's a platitude or not. Maybe it's a longitude? I don't think that's right. Maybe it's a latitude. What do we got? I want snail for sure. I need another crown is very high value. Yeah, I'm not taking trash one Moonland biscuit. Fuck you. Slapcrackers, but they're aimless. I don't even want them here though. 4-pack, Demon Heart, Dragon Pepper. Dragon Pepper's okay, but like the gnome's about quantity, not quality. I mean, quality's fine, but like one big hit of 7 isn't that good. Sunglass Charm. Oh. That's really good. Cool. What else? Anything you got for me? Goose Charm. Oh, man. If only I had a Chuckle Charm. But that's okay. It's always Sunglass Charm on the gnome. Now, he can't go up HP with this. That's important to note. Fragile does cap his health at 1. So now he's not going to be bigger. But it's a fine trade-off. There's one big problem with this run, and I'm sure you're very clear on what it is, because I've been talking about it this whole time. Holy shit. I don't have any additional freeze. I saw 0 cards that add snow on this run. And who am I walking into? Fucking Smackback Jumbo, dude. Terrible. This is very bad. Okay, doomsaying over. Now what? I guess we just send it. I think giving Colonel the Moose Charm is fine. I suppose. And let's ride. The good news is I basically one-shot. I put the crown on, right? Yeah. I basically one-shot everything, so... And I don't have to worry too much about, like, hitting into this guy. Also very nice. And I go... Brother Gnome. +4 to everyone else. And he gets the Shell Shield. Now he's gonna do a decent amount. I need to kill Jumbo ASAP. 2-turn timer. This guy's a devil. If I didn't draw Snow Stick, I was fucking redrawing. Good job, Nomi. Set you to 1, Binku. This fight's tough because it goes really fast, and I don't know if that's okay. Like, I'm gonna have new enemies here soon. Like, the wave change enemies soon. You know what? I'm gonna take my screenshots. 1 sec. Here, back. Okay, screenshots done. I got one more thing I want to do real quick. I think I can do it in here. This guy, he's getting renamed. This is the Glass Gnome. I wouldn't fuck with that guy. Alright, we got 15, 3x2. Calling enemies is probably the way. I want to try to clean up as much as I can before we phase change, but also I'm afraid of this boss a little bit. So, like, he's hitting a 6 barrage. It's not nothing. Okay, and also, what the hell? Well, I don't want to phase right now. I can tell you that. I want to at least kill the Gobbler off. So, I suppose it's like this. I don't want that Gobbler pulling up late to the party and beating my ass. It's probably worth it to just wave bell and bring everything in. You can silence the Fragile. I didn't even think about that. That's kind of cool. If it happens. I go Hongos, I guess. I don't think it matters too much, though. Oh, you're gonna hit me. Let me get a Woodhead in there. Yeah, silencing the Fragile, obviously not that good for this fight, but there'll be a time in the future where you can do something with that, I'm sure. I can pull Colonel and take 0. It's actually probably better for him to get hit, though. Isn't it? I could pull Woodhead. Go get him, Spike. also fine. Give me a little more buffer HP here. Ooh. Oh yeah, he's not aimless. I was like, oh wow, he didn't hit the boss. Yeah, sure. Uh-huh. He sure didn't. Don't hit directly into Uba Bear. Don't do it. Thank God. God damn you. You bastard Uba Bear. It was a good hit though. That one's actually really fortunate because it just means I hop right through the Uba Bear now. He just dies instant. And then now we're aimless again. We go kill Grinks. Shroominator holds the line. GG. Do we beat the final boss? I think so. I think we have a damage output, and I think we have enough survivability baked in that we should walk right on over these guys. But no access to freeze has me very afraid. +1 charm limit is interesting. It was not enough, right? I know I had a decent chance of hitting this. Someone told me you see 10 out of 11 charm, or 10 out of 11 bells in this game now. But, like, Colonel, Gnome, I would need 2 charm slots for this, basically. And +1 is not good enough. So, I'm gonna go Noomlin Bell, and I'm gonna go plus health. And we're gonna hope our Noomlin Bell goes on something nice. Sunrod, Shellbow. Yo, it's very good. Very good. Anything you want to do with the crowns here? Nah. Let's kick it. Ah, Jailer. Scary. This is the issue. I think the Junker is our killer. We're not even gonna worry about the Fury. We're just gonna set ourselves up like this, I believe. Lumen base Flame Water goes on the Gnome, and then I could give a +3 to Colonel here. I think you need to give it to the Gnome, though, to try and build him up. Because now I can Shellbow, yeah. Yeah. That would have been a big mistake if I didn't do that. Then we go Shellbow. And then we're just going to Sunrod Gnome every time we can. Now, this hand has a Snow Stick, but it doesn't actually have anything to tank the bottom row. So if I'm playing anything, I'm playing Snow Stick and then redrawing instantly. I'm down to do that. I'm going to take a 2 on Colonel, which is not ideal, but freezing the Junker should end his life. He should die before he gets to go. Yeah, and now we just throw our endless army of chumps into the bottom row, start with Shroominator. Maybe a Snow Stick here, because why not? This guy's 11. I picked Grabber in a run where I have all aimless cards, which is a little bit, or all aimless units, which is a little bit sus, but it can soak the Frost Muncher for me, which is good. And we're in the clear here. No disasters today, it appears. Oh, I should have played Goat Totem. Oh well. One of those choices that just doesn't matter, but you could have. I'll play it here. And now we can move, we can recall Colonel, which is probably worthwhile. He's running out of health, may as well get a full set here. Could Gunk Fruit, or not Gunk Fruit, could Snow Stick this Frost Crusher, but I don't see a good reason to. Not right now anyway, we can do it next turn. But it's a free hit, because I'm letting the Bomber go. And I want the Demonize. I want the Gnome first, so that I don't waste the Demonize. Of course. Acceptable. Nice little freeze from our hero. And we're done. I should move down, I guess, in turns where I'm not under any duress, like this one. And we could go to 19 even, who knows? Well, I don't know. Vote! Nah, it's all good. We're done. I'm just like, ooh, maybe I could die from this? No, there's nothing. This fight is finished. You may go. Good to get a win. Losing 2 in a row feels bad, but, you know. The loss in this run is understandable, I think. Oh, and that's the Gnomebringer. Cool, let's go see what the last charm is. That's the last achievement done. Good for him. He got one. Let's see it. You're gonna run with the naked gnome on your team. What will it be? Yeah, I know, I'm going. Oh yeah, I knew this one. This is the Balatro charm. Health, damage, and sun are randomized between 2 and 5. It's like fucked up balance charm, but a lot better, I gotta say. Except for the sun. Having your sun randomized to 5 is fucked up. But like this charm seems really good to me. And it's fun to gamble. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.